Hello, love muffins! Welcome to this podcast. I honestly don't know what I'm doing, but I feel inspired. I got a microphone in a dream. What scares me the most? There's gonna be no cuts to this. Oh, also, hey, I'm Erin. Nice to meet you. I don't really know how to introduce myself because I don't know who's watching this. I'm gonna pretend like I'm talking to a complete stranger. I'm gonna pretend like I came up on your little homepage in YouTube and you were like, oh my gosh, this girl is so pretty and she looks so cool and fabulous. And I clicked on a video. That's who I'm gonna pretend you are. And I'm gonna call you, what should I call you? I'm gonna call you, I don't know, I'll think about it. I'll put a tack in it. Anyways, I am the Erin Fortits. Yes, I know. I'm gonna have so much fun editing this. Oh yeah, if you don't know me, I have another YouTube channel. It's called the Erin Fortits. I don't know what I'm gonna call this podcast. This is number 1. This is like the ground. This is where we're starting and we're gonna launch up from here, but I have no structure. I was gonna type up a structure, but my laptop's dead, so we have no structure. I mean, I could just write it, be a little medieval, you know what I'm saying? But I honestly, I don't know what I'm gonna talk about. I am gonna talk about myself, and I am gonna talk about what to expect in this podcast. But other than that, I don't know how I'm gonna talk for, I don't know. I don't even know how long this is gonna be. I feel like me just talking, I could talk forever. Guys, I could talk forever, but I'm not going to do it. Because I feel like, who wants to sit here and listen to me talk? Honestly, I know most of you are my friends because I probably did post this on my Instagram, which, hey guys, I don't know what I'm doing. Don't judge me, guys. Okay, this is what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, I do have ADHD, so I don't know how many breaks there are gonna be because I can't chop them up like I do in a normal video, but I do have a normal YouTube channel that I very inconsistently post on. Like, very inconsistently, like maybe like once. It's gotten to the point where it's like once every year. Like, I think the last video I posted was a year ago. Oh wait, no. I think I tried to do Vlogmas. So it's been like 6 months. Girl. And I know consistency is key on YouTube. Oh my gosh, and y'all are gonna get all my stutters because I can't cut them out. This is gonna be crazy. We're in for a wild one. We're in for a wild little treat. How should I start this? Like, I don't know. I honestly need pen and paper. I need to put some pen to some paper. No, actually, I think I can do it, guys. I think I can do it. I just took a shower. That's why my hair looks funny. And it's probably going to keep looking funny because I keep pushing it back. I keep slicking it back. Like, look at my head. It's like a dome right now. I'm going to talk to you guys like I didn't figure out audio. Just audio. I did not figure out just audio for, like, Spotify or, like, wherever you post podcasts. I only listen to podcasts on YouTube and on Spotify. So I'm gonna pretend like everybody is in the video. I'm gonna pretend like everybody is watching me. Okay? Can you see me? Can you see me now? Oh yeah. Also, I wanted to say, I think I might call this podcast something to do with iPad because I am recording on my iPad. And I think it's kind of nostalgic vibes. And it makes me feel like a kid because I used to have a Kindle Fire. What y'all know about a Kindle Fire? For a little southerner, a little southern belle, if you will. I had a Kindle Fire and my mom told me not to get any social media. So what did I do? I downloaded Musical.ly. What y'all know about Musical.ly? I know y'all are probably like, how old? I don't know what the audience range is going to be. It's probably going to be young because I feel like I do not talk professionally in adult and sophisticated like I should. Oh my gosh, my hair is actually going to look terrible. I can tell when my hair is wet if it's gonna look bad. Cause my hair has like that like subtle curl to it. It's not wavy. It's like, it's ringlets, but it's like a ringlet in like a big way. Like it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's not like, like, like I know it's just gonna be bad. Like this isn't curly. Like I don't know how to style it. Like I don't know what to do. Maybe I'll just keep it like this for the rest of the episode. Oh my gosh, that's so fun. I literally love podcasts, and I don't know how I haven't done this before. Actually, I do know. Actually, I'm gonna get y'all are gonna know my little story. Y'all are gonna know my story. This episode is gonna be get to know me and what to expect. That's what this episode is gonna be. Get to know me. I'm gonna tell y'all my little journey, my little YouTube journey, my little recording journey. When I was little, I didn't know what a camera was. I did not know what a camera was. I have taught myself everything. I've taught myself everything I know about editing, everything I know about YouTube, everything I know about everything on this thing. And I remember in like sophomore year, me and some of my friends, because my brother, he moved out. We have 3 bedrooms in our house. My room, my parents' bedroom, and my brother's bedroom. My brother, when he moved to Auburn because he went to college, me and my friends started sanding the walls. We started scraping everything out of there. You know, we started taking off shelves. We started moving beds. Like, we completely remodeled that room. Oh my gosh, I'm actually freaking out because y'all are going to get every single stutter, every single mistake I get. Every single stutter, every single mistake from my mouth. I'm going to try not to think about it. I'm just going to keep rolling. Anyways, my brother moved out. We completely changed that thing, and we changed it into The Pit. That's what we called it, because that was going to be our podcast name. We were going to invite guests, and it was going to be the 4 of us, and then it was going to be whatever guests we had. Honestly, it was just going to be our friend group. It was just going to be anybody who could make it, anybody who showed up at my house. We were going to record, and we were going to make a podcast. But number 1, we didn't have mics. Number 2, we didn't have cameras. We did have our phones, but how can you get good audio with like 5 cameras, 5 phones set up? So we didn't record one single episode. But, you know, we had fun talking about it. We had fun making up ideas. Like, we decorated the whole wall. We made it a chalk wall. And on the chalk wall, we had, like, a bunch of inside jokes. I would show y'all, but, it's remodeled again. Like, we changed the room again because, obviously, we didn't use it. We did go in there, like, when we had, like, sleepovers and stuff. Like, it was where we, you know, hung out. And then when I got my exchange student, shout out Paula. I miss that girl. I'm gonna see her in a month, so I'm excited. But when she moved here, she lived there, and we like, cause we had lamps, and we had like a couch in there, and we had like funky rugs. Like, it was very decorated, and we just like kind of decluttered it to make it not as anxiety inducing, like not as, what's it called, like overstimulating. Try not to get it as overstimulating. I just realized, oh my gosh, I keep having like self-reflections. Like, I'm seeing myself in the third person because I'm sitting in my room alone. Like, my dog left me. I have nobody. Like, I'm literally talking to a screen. Okay, I can't think about it too much. Otherwise, I'm not gonna lock in. I'm not gonna lock into a story. Anyways, so I started my YouTube channel. Called it Aaron Four Tits. I just recently changed the name to like Air in Four Tits. My real name's Aaron Fordich. Apparently it's Croatian according to my dad, but I did it ancestry.com, and I'm like 0.7% Croatian, so I don't know how that last name has lingered to this point, but basically, I started my YouTube channel because I wanted to document my life. I wanted to record and see. It was honestly for my future self. And oh my god, I just unlocked a memory. I used to record videos. When COVID happened. Oh my god, I have so many videos that I never posted. Oh my gosh, maybe one day I'll react to those and y'all can see all the videos. But girl, Oh my God. Like, I haven't even shown my, like, friend. I haven't thought about those videos in so long. Like, I recorded, oh my God, Sheen. I recorded Sheen videos where I, like, got my shirts in. I got my bucket hats in. I got my scrunchies in. Girl, 2020? That was a year to live. Well, actually, maybe I shouldn't say that. Maybe I shouldn't say that. It's not funny. R.I.P. to everybody who, died for COVID. Not for COVID. They didn't choose that. Died to COVID. R.I.P. And I'm sorry to their families. But I was in my room doing TikTok dances while all that was going on. I was in my room doing TikTok dances. I was recording videos, and I would edit the out of them. I'm trying not to say bad words because I think my dad might watch this. Actually, he probably won't because this is going to be a long video. And I don't know who has time for that. I honestly don't know who has time for... I don't know why anybody would watch this, to be honest. I'm trying to think in my head, like, who would watch this? Who would watch this? Maybe one day if I get famous and somebody wants to hear me ramble, like, somebody wants to see, oh, she's like, what, 35 now? What was she like when she was 20? You know? Because I'm probably, if I ever make it, I don't ever want to go viral. That's one thing, like, I do not want to go viral. Like, I don't want to make a meme and then, like, somebody only knows me for that one thing. Like, and then they expect, like, that but more, you know? So I just try to keep it real. I try not to do anything, like, very over dramatic and, like, very, like, like, because I know sometimes I can get that way. I know sometimes I can get very energetic, and I know I can, but I try not to record that because then that's what people are going to expect all the time. And girl, I'm not like that all the time. I am not like that all the time. I am pretty chill. I'm very, like, when I was a kid, I didn't talk. My brother talked to everybody. Like, we would go to a wedding. I'd be the flower girl, I'd throw the flowers. I'd walk up to the wherever. I don't know. I haven't been to a wedding in years. But I'd throw the flowers and I'd just sit there. My brother, who would be jumping on the couches with all the other kids. Where was I? Climbing a tree? Like, I didn't talk when I was a kid. Why was I saying that? Why did I tell y'all that? So my mind has just gone to a blank, and this is normally when I would edit the video and cut it, but I guess here we are. This is going to be a learning curve for you and me. This is going to be a learning curve. Hold on, let me drink my water. I'm going to drink my water real fast, and y'all are going to entertain yourselves for about 5 seconds, okay? Okay? Is that okay? Like, I don't know how to... everybody's attention span is so gone these days that I am so... Like, I'm not scared of losing people's attention because I honestly don't know who would still be here. We're 13 minutes in. Thanks for being here. I'm gonna drink my water. I was trying to make a sound effect with my water, but I almost choked because I was just sucking in air. Anyways, where was I? Where was I in my story? Okay, so oh my God, wait. Okay, so during COVID, I filmed, like, I have at least 5 videos that I edited and filmed. And honestly, okay, and also one time I went on vacation and I recorded a video, me and my one friend, we recorded a video of, like, the whole time we were in Florida, because we visited, I think we went to Pensacola, and, oh my gosh, I forgot. Oh my gosh, I forgot. I have to constantly be talking, like, podcasts are, like, this is a skill. This is a skill. A skill that I am gonna learn. A skill that I'm gonna pick up. And the way I'm gonna pick it up is next time I'm gonna be prepared. But, anyways, I recorded all kinds of videos during COVID because I thought it was so fun. Like, editing was so fun, but recording was so unnatural to me. Like, I could not be like, everywhere I go, I'm like, oh yeah, that's so funny. You want to say that again? Want to say that again? Do it for the camera. It's right here. Yeah, go ahead. Like, girl, like, I would be scared to be my friend. And that's what I was doing on my other channel. And honestly, I do want to do that because I love watching my videos. Like, the one where I went on a cruise, like, last year with some of my friends. I think I named it, like, Carnival Cruise. Went on a Carnival Cruise or whatever. I don't know. I always named everything, like, Welcome To, because I don't know. It started where I was just like, hey, welcome to blah, blah, blah. And then it just became like a stem for me. Like I would like constantly be like, welcome to. And I'm like, let me put a colon. Let me do this for every single one. Let me do this for every single title. Because maybe it'll be like because I feel like being not an influencer. I guess that's the word. Being like an influencer, consistency is key. And not just consistency in posting, but consistency in like what people are expecting. Like people would expect me to constantly say welcome to, so they could have like a consistent title. And maybe this is just like a little thing. Or that's why people have intros. Like that's why people have like, you know, like a little jingle at the beginning, because they like that consistency and they like, I don't know. It's all just psychology, but I find it very interesting. Anyways, back to what I was saying. Honestly, I don't know what I was saying, but I'm gonna talk about how unnatural it is for me to record. I was never that girl who like recorded anything. Like I was the one being recorded because I'm so crazy. Oh my god, I don't know why I did that. Oh, I popped my back. Did you hear it? Did you hear it? Maybe not. Oh my gosh, I might be anemic. Found that out the other day when I passed out at a mall 3 times. I might be anemic. Let me dive into this, because if you're my friend, I know you're probably concerned. Anemic, don't get confused with anorexic, because I did. I was like, my mama, I called her on the phone and I was like, she was like, girl, you might be anemic. I was like, I eat, mama. Mama, I eat. I eat. Like, don't worry about me. She was like, no, girl, anemic, not anorexic. Anyways, I'm gonna set up this story. So I went and I visited my friend in St. Louis, and I started my period. Can you hear that? I don't know if I'm allowed to say that. It shouldn't be demonetized, because it's literally like a woman's world. Basically, I started my monthly time. In St. Louis, and I was like scavenging off of the materials, if you know what I'm talking about. The materials I had in my purse, which was honestly a lot because I need to clean it out. But, okay, so I was trying to like push myself. Normally on the first date, it's really bad. Like normally when I'm home, if I don't have anything to do, I am locked in my bed. Like I am snuggled up in 4 blankets, but then I end up like sweating because I get heat flashes, and then I get cold flashes, and then my hands are cold, and then my feet are cold, and then I'm passing out, and then every time I stand up, like I see stars, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, like I just need to go to the bathroom and then I'll come back, otherwise I'll bleed through. But normally that's how my first day goes, and I feel nauseous 24/7, and I don't eat because so maybe I am no, I'm not anorexic. Girl, what am I talking about? Not anorexic. I don't eat just because I get nauseous at the thought of food. Like I have one specific thing in my head that I want to eat, and if it's not that, everything else makes me nauseous. So if I'm sitting in my bed and I'm like, oh my gosh, I need Nutella toast. Like I can only have Nutella toast. Otherwise, everything else makes me nauseous. And I will eat it. I will force myself. Because I have to eat, obviously, but it is very uncomfortable, and I'm like pushing it down because, like I said, I get nauseous. But, anyways, I was in St. Louis, and it was like my last full day there, and my first day on my period. So I was like, I'm just gonna push myself. I'm gonna go to this garden. We're gonna go to the mall. We're gonna have a good time. I was visiting my friend, and, I didn't really say anything because normally, I feel like I don't know. It's my problem to deal with, and I didn't want to make it her problem. I was like, it could be her problem if it comes up. Which it did. Foreshadowing, it did. It did become her problem. Anyways, I, got ready for the day. We went to the botanical garden in St. Louis. If anybody's ever been, it is beautiful. But it started raining, like, right when we got there. We, like, paid our money to get in. We, like, walked through the entrance. Beautiful, by the way. Like, the smell, like, my nose was stuffy. It's clearer now. It's still a little bit stuffy, but, like, it was, oh my god. Like, I feel bad for people who are, like, allergic to pollen, because I love sniffing that stuff. I love sniffing that pollen. But, anyways, I walked in, smelled amazing, loved the beautiful array of colors, and then the cloudy skies. Honestly, a sunny day for me is not perfect. I think when something is too perfect, it kind of freaks me out. Like, I need a little wrong. I need a little wrong in my life. But anyway, so it's like cloudy and it's like the nice like swoopy clouds, and I'm like, oh my god. And then like all these bright colors below me, and I was like, oh, this is beautiful. And then there's like this dome like off in the distance. And then there's like this little shed over here. And then there's like a picket fence and like white fountains and stuff. And I was like, this is beautiful. I walk past, we go to this like other little building, and it's like a desert. Like, you immediately walk in and you feel the dehydration. Like, it's, I don't know how they did it, but it's so cool. And you're like walking around, everything's like red sand, like there are cacti everywhere. Beautiful. So then we walk around and we go to this big dome. It's like this massive dome with like triangle. It's basically the Epcot ball. But there are flowers inside. And I like walked in, it's a rainforest. I was like, this is so cool. Second we step in that door, tornado warning. Girl, this is glass. We're in a glass building. I think we need to go somewhere else. So then the worker, she's like, everybody, we need to get you to the, other room where it's safer. And so everybody's like going into this building. Honestly, I had a good time. I would like, every time I'm on my period, I feel lightheaded. So, I was just lightheaded, but I was like, wow, this is great. Like, I'm just not very energetic. Like, I try to, like, push it down, Because if I get too energetic, then I feel like I'm going to pass out. Anyways, we go into this room, and it's basically, like, this children's room. Like, there are, like, tables set up, like, centers. And then there's, like, this movie thing, and, like, everybody's just crammed in there. Age, size, whatever. So me and my friend, we sit at this one table, and on the table it says, draw yourself as a flower. Like, what would you look like if you were a flower? Girl, give me some crayons. I'm going to town. So I get the markers, I get the crayons, I get the colored pencils. I'm starting my thing. Honestly, I really liked it. I was very proud of it. If I can insert a picture, I'm going to put it right here. If I remember to insert a picture. But that's her. That's the flower right there. Because that's me. Honestly, it's probably not me as a flower, but it's what I drew. And then my friend, she drew hers. I didn't take a picture of hers, but it was funny. And then, love you, girl. She's probably watching this. If she's not, I'm not expecting anybody to watch this. I'm just kind of talking. This is my therapy session. Anyways, and then we get coloring pages, and then even the worker came up to oh my god. Even the worker came up to us, and she was like, we have other coloring pages if you guys want them. We're like the oldest people in the building. Like, there are other kids like just sat by the wall, like being patient and professional, and we're coloring on a table. Anyways, it was funny. But afterwards, I'm like, oh yeah. So the warning finishes after like 30 minutes, and they're like, okay, we can release you guys now. You can choose to either stay here or you can go. And we're like, okay, let's go. So we go, and then like as we're walking out, they're like, oh yeah, so the garden's closed. So I don't even get to see all those beautiful picket fences and all the beautiful colors in the shed in the corner. Like, I don't get to see nothing. But I did see some cool stuff. I did see the rainforest. I did see the desert. I did see them flowers. I did see the scenery when I walked in. But, I was like, it's okay. Like, I'm a very optimistic person, and like, I can't do anything about it. So I'm like, yeah, I'm kind of mad, but it's okay. Like, it's okay. We're going to go to the mall. So we're walking, we get in the car. It's raining, by the way. It's sprinkling. But I'm used to the rain because I'm from the South. I'm from South Mississippi. Yeehaw! There's a little tidbit about me. I'm from South Mississippi. I'm like slowly introducing myself to you guys. Slowly you guys will get to know me. But, basically, I went to the car, and I got in the car, and I was like, oh my god, my cramps are starting to get bad. And like, I'm starting to get hot, so I'm putting my hand to my face, because my hands are always cold. So I'm like, putting my hand to my face, holding it to my neck and stuff. And then, I started to get a heat flash, so I turned down the air and blow it on myself. I didn't really say anything. I was just like, girl, do you have some Advil? And she was like, yeah, I probably do in here. So I take some Advil. And then, like, I'm just, like, sitting there, like, in the fetal position, crawled up next to the window, like, staring out. And then we get to the mall. And I'm like, okay, I feel a bit lightheaded, but maybe I'll be okay. We walk up the stairs of the mall. And we get in the food court, and I smell all the smells, all the Chinese food, all of the chicken. I was like, ooh, girl, I'm feeling nauseous. I was like, girl, we need to, like, I don't know, we need to go somewhere else. So we're walking, and I think I told her at that point. I think I was like, girl, I don't feel too good. Oh, yeah, because I did. I said, I don't feel too good. I'm going to go to the bathroom real fast. So I go to the bathroom. Start feeling awful. I start feeling awful, like the kind of like I'm gonna like shake in my bed for hours and like feel nauseous and feel like I'm gonna die. You know, that kind of awful. I feel that kind of awful. And I'm like, I text her and I'm like, Kenzie, I do not feel good. Like I do not, because I need to tell somebody. If I don't tell somebody and it's just trapped in my head, then I feel bad. Because if I die, like, obviously, I'm not going to die, but it's just something that goes through my brain as an overthinker. But I'm like, if I die, like, nobody will know what happened. So I have to tell her, I'm like, girl, I don't feel good. Like, that's going to justify everything that I'm feeling. Like, that's crazy. Anyways, it's for my mind. It's for my reassurance. So I text her and I'm like, girl, I don't feel good. So she comes in and she's like, do you need anything? Like, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, no, I have my water. I just need somebody to know. And then, like, after a couple minutes, I get up, I wash my hands, and she's like, and I'm like, I'm probably pale, like, my lips are probably chapped, like, I'm like, yeah, we're good. So we walk, and we're, like, walking around the store, and we go into, I think, Aerie. When we get in there, I'm like, oh my god, girl, like, wait, I need to sit down. I'm like, I'm gonna be sitting on that bench over there. I sit down. I end up, like, laying down. I feel like Voldemort. Actually, I feel like Voldemort in a minute. Foreshadowing again. I'm gonna feel like Voldemort in a minute. Anyways, I'm, like, curled up on this bench. And she comes up to me and she was like, do we need to leave? I'm like, uh-huh. I'm like, yeah, I think we gotta go. And so she, like, helps me up. And I'm like, I go. And we get back to the, you know, we walked past the food court. So we're coming back to the food court. I start to smell the smells again. I'm like, oh no, girl. Like, I'm starting to have a heat flash again. I'm like, girl, I need to sit down. So I sit on the floor like this, you know, with my head down. My head's in my elbow. I got my legs wide. I'm sitting like this. Again, I'm pretending that everybody's watching me. I'm going to pretend like I didn't figure out the audio. So I'm sitting like this. Then all of a sudden I feel really bad. Like, I start to feel really bad. Like, I kind of indescribable. Like, they kind of, like, I don't know. I bet everybody has felt this, but, like, just a very bad, like, sick, like, nauseous, like, everything hurts. Like, I need to be held by Jesus's hand. Like, that kind of bad. So I'm like, oh no. And I, like, fall to the floor, and I'm like dead. I'm like the grandma in Luca. And I'm just laying there, and I, like, start to, like, take off my clothing, and Kenzie's like, oh, wait, I probably shouldn't say her name. I don't know. Maybe I'll censor that, maybe I won't. But my friend, she's like, girl, let's get up. We're, like, almost there. Like, all we have to do is just walk through half of the food court and then walk down the stairs and then go to the car. And I'm like, okay. So I get up, like, before I'm ready. I'm just like, I need to push myself to the car. Like, we're not that far away. So I start walking. I fall onto the chair, and I'm on the chair, and I'm, like, resting my head. I'm, like, trying to cool myself down because I'm, like, overheating for some reason. I'm wearing shorts and a tank top. A tube top. I'm wearing shorts and a tube top. And then I'm wearing, like, this very light, like, button up. And I was, like, I laid down, and I was like, oh, goodness. I'm, like, starting to, like, moan and groan. I'm like, oh, I do not feel good. And then she's like, okay, we're almost there. Like, let's keep walking. I'm like, yes, let's keep walking. I fall to the floor. I feel like I'm going to pass out. So what I do in my head is I try to trick my body. And I'm like, okay, if I fall to the ground, maybe they'll, like, the brain cells in my head, the voices, maybe they'll think that I already passed out, so I can't actually pass out. This is what I think every time, because it honestly happens a lot. A lot more than it should. Like, I actually need to go to the doctor. But I like fall to the floor. I'm like convulsing. Like I'm like, what's it called when pregnant ladies are like it's like a push. Like, what's it called? Like, I don't know if that makes sense, but I'm literally like, I keep tensing up and I keep like shaking and and then I start to gag. There's nothing in my system. Like, oh my God. Hold on, let me drink some more water. That was a better sound effect, and I didn't choke that time. But anyways, I start to gag. There's nothing in my system. I'm like, wait, I know gagging makes some people nauseous, so maybe I won't do that. But I start to gag, and my friend, she gets me a bag, and I'm like, there's nothing gonna come out, but, thanks for giving this to me. And then so Kenzie's like, okay, oh my God, I keep saying her name. My friend, she's like, okay, girl, we're almost there. Like, at this point, we are like 20 feet from the door. Like, I just have to get out there. So I'm like, okay, Erin, like, let's lock in, let's focus. Like, I can push myself. Like, I'm not gonna die. I'm gonna be okay. So I get up and I'm just like, I'm like thugging it out. Like, I'm trying to pull myself. I'm trying to disassociate. I'm trying to pull myself out of my body and just like carry myself like a string. Like, try to carry myself like a dog on a leash. And the dog is stuffed. That was me trying to walk out. So I walk outside the door. I'm like, ooh, fresh air. And then I walk down the steps. I'm walking down. I'm like about to fall again. But I'm like, no, like, you gotta keep going. And I walk to the car and my friend, she's like, get in the back seat so you can lay down. Like, here's this bag. Like, here's your water. And I'm like, okay. I get in the back seat. Girl, I'm tossing and turning. Like, I can't find a comfortable position. Like, I know already. Girls, I know you know what's going on. But, like, every time I'm on my period, even falling asleep, like, my cramps get bad. Like, I cannot find a position. And, like, I have to eventually just be like, okay, Erin, you're not going to be comfortable. Like, you just have to thug it out. Like, you just have to pick a position. Like, no matter what you choose, it's going to be uncomfortable. And you're going to have to live with that. So I was, like, going through that. Like, but I was, like, moaning. Like, I was feeling bad. And also I was dealing with my period. So I was like, oh my God. I was like, girl, I do not feel good. Like, I was like in agony. And I feel bad for my friend, but she's a good one. So I was like, I at least felt comfortable to tell her, but I actually thought I was going to die in that moment. I actually thought I was going to have a heart attack and, flatline. But, anyways, I'm like, I get my water and I take a sip and I'm like, okay, let's just pick a position and we're going to stick to it and we're going to feel okay. Well, I pick a position and I'm like, I'm not going to say a word. I'm not going to move. I literally like force myself to be a vegetable. And I'm sitting there. I like get like pulses and I'm like shaking in the back seat. I'm like starting to sweat, but I'm like putting my hand around my throat. Like, I literally do this. And that's what I do I like do this with my hands because my hands are always cold. So anyways, I feel better. I go home or I get to my friend's house and she like lays me in the bed. She gets me everything I need. And then I just kind of lay there for like an hour, maybe. I lay there for like an hour and a half. And then she comes back and she's like, I don't sleep because obviously how can I sleep like that? Like, how can I sleep in that? But she comes back and she was like, how are you feeling? I feel great. I honestly feel a lot better. Could take some more Advil though. Anyways, so then I call my mom. Honestly, when I'm on a trip, I always forget to call my parents, which is probably a very bad thing. Probably a very, very bad thing. But, I love my parents and I know I'll see them. And maybe I shouldn't count on that because you never know what can happen. But I don't know. I don't feel anything when I'm on my phone. Like, when I text somebody, everybody's the same on my phone. Like, when I text somebody, I feel like I have the same energy towards everybody on my phone when I'm texting. That's because I can't, like, in my subconscious, I can't really differentiate anything, because everything's a screen. Everything's just a blue bubble, But anyways, my mom, she calls me and she's like, how's your day today? I was like, well, I passed out. And I told her the whole story and she was like, okay, so you might be anemic. And I was like, what? I was like, Mama, I eat. I already told y'all that joke. But, I was like, Mama, I don't know what that is. And she was like, well, I'm almost anemic. Like, if I were to have a little bit less iron in my blood, like, I would be anemic. And I was like, so you think I'm anemic? And she was like, well, yeah, when you're anemic, like, your hands are always cold, your feet are always cold, like, you feel a little lightheaded all the time. Like, if you stand up too fast, like, you'll see stars. I'm like, she's like listing all these symptoms, and I'm like, uh-oh. Mama, maybe I need to go to the doctor. Maybe I need some pills. Mama, maybe you need to sign me up for some drugs, because I don't know how to fix that. Like, and she was like, well, you can fix it by, like, eating more red meat. Girl, I am not a vegetarian. Like, I eat a lot of meat. Like, with every meal I eat meat. Like, I love chicken. Like, I love beef. Like, I love steak. Like, I literally, the day before I ate steak, like a big sirloin. Actually, I don't know the difference between steak styles. I don't know what to call them, but anyways, hold on, let me drink water. I keep forgetting. Okay. Oh my God. Let me say I keep forgetting one more time. I keep forgetting that I can drink water. Because normally I'm not used to yapping for an hour. It's only been 36 minutes. Thanks for being here. Oh my God. If you're still watching this, oh my God, like, you're crazy. Thanks. Let me drink. I'll be right back. Entertain yourself. I did it bad again. I'm gonna get really good at that. I'm gonna get really good at that. Really good at, hold on, let me face you. I just realized I was facing the wall. Anyways, so yeah, I might be anemic, which would explain why my hands and feet are always cold. And I always feel bad because, like, I'm very physical touch. Also, the sunset, so you probably can't really see me anymore. And also, the quality of this iPad is probably not helping at all. But anyways, I'm a very physical touch kind of gal. Like, the way I show my affection is I am all up on you. And I feel bad because I hold somebody's hand and they're like, oh, girl. I'm like, well, I don't know. Like, tell me if you get hot. I can cool you down. You know? Like, there's nothing that these things are used for. Like, I have to constantly shake my hands just to, like, get some blood pumping. And I thought it was because I had, like, low blood pressure. Oh, my God. Also, I was in Spain last year because I saved up my money. And I said, I'm going to Spain. But I went to Spain and I passed out. Like, the same kind of thing happened. I passed out. And, they, like, did scans on my heart at the hotel. Girl, hospital. They did scans on my heart at the hospital. And they said that I have a problem with my heart and I should go to the cardiologist. It's been a year and I haven't done anything. Which I probably should. Probably should go to the doctor about those two things. But I thought that was the problem. I thought my hands were cold and my feet were cold because I had low blood pressure, and I thought I had something wrong with my heart. And honestly, that could be it. And maybe that's why I need to go to the doctor, but I have problems. My body has problems and I don't know how to fix it. Also, recently, whenever I try to be active, because my whole life I've been an active person. I did gymnastics for 10 years. Like, then after that, I, like, constantly stayed in sports with cheer, volleyball, dance. Like, I've been active my whole life. And then since I since I graduated high school, I have not been active. So whenever I try to do a physical activity where I'm, like, endurance, you know, like any kind of endurance, something, like, I feel like I'm dying. Like, I am so out of shape. And I think my body is used to me constantly moving. So I think, like, the average for an athlete, like, I think, maybe I'm tripping, but I think that your blood pressure is lower because you're constantly doing stuff to, like, keep the blood flowing. So now that I'm, like, still, I still have that low blood pressure. I still have, like, that low BPM. It's, like, not circulating right. I don't know. I am no doctor, though. So I'm probably pulling this out of my badonk. But, basically, I guess that was my story. Like, that's my story. That's a little bit about me. That's what I had to talk about. That's what I had to talk about today. This is my therapy session. Y'all are literally I think this is actually gonna be like therapy for me. Like, for me needing to talk. Because paying, oh my God, why do we have to pay for a friend? Like, I get everybody needs a friend. Everybody needs somebody to talk to. And most of the time that's a therapist, because there's not amazing, great people. Like, it's very hard to find a good, true friend. And I do have those friends. But sometimes I think I just need to talk to myself. Maybe that's what I need. And I do have a journal. I've been keeping a journal since I was in 5th grade. I've been keeping a journal. Maybe I'll read some of those to you, but it's literally about, like, our foster kid, like, getting in a fight or something. I'm trying to look and see if the journal's over there, because that's, like, my collection of books. But, anyways, now y'all know a little bit more about me. My friend texted me. Yep, I have friends. Y'all. Also, I need to learn how to, like, back the mic away. Like, if I get too loud, like, I do need a backup. I'll learn that. Y'all, I have a lot I need to learn, but I appreciate you guys for watching this. Maybe y'all know a little bit more about me now. And next time I will structure. I think I'll post like once a week. Maybe on Sunday I'll post. I don't know. Girl, I don't know. Girl, I literally hit record, crashed out 3 times, and then this was the 4th try. I don't know if I told you that, but I did try to record this 3 times before this, and I did crash out. I did crash out because I didn't know what to talk about. Didn't know. Even though I am a yapper, but I ended up talking about me freaking out. Nobody wants to hear somebody freak out for 6 minutes, and then, like, finally get to the point. So, I will get better at this, and I will figure out a structure, and I will figure out, I don't know, ways to make this entertaining, because I feel like nobody cares about me. Like, I'm a stranger. Like, I'm literally, like, I'm not some famous person. I'm not, like, some TikToker or some meme. I'm not, like, nobody cares about me. Like, I'm literally just a random person, So, maybe I'll try to figure out how to get people engaged. Maybe I'll try to figure out, I don't know, maybe consistency is key. Maybe I'll be one of those people who, I hate making promises because I probably will break them. But when it comes to real life, not that this isn't real life, but when it comes to real life, when I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. Like, last year when I told y'all I went to Spain, I said, Mom and Dada, I'm going to Spain. And they were like, okay, like, do your thing. Because I told my exchange student that I was going to go visit her. And I'm a woman on my word. So, anyways, but when it comes to this, I am pretty bad at making promises, considering I have never been consistent on my main channel. But I feel like podcasts are a lot easier because it's literally when I'm alone, I could just set up my iPad and then I can start yapping for 45 minutes. So I feel like it's a little different. It's easier because it's not like me living my memories through a screen, Because when you make an actual video, like a vlog, it's you in front of a screen, like you're living your life like this. And I've never been that person, so I feel like this is a little bit more natural to me. Yes, I am talking to myself, but in reality, I am literally talking to myself. But I know that there is somebody, like, I know somebody's watching this. It's probably going to be me. It's probably going to be me in 20 years being like, who was I when I was 20? What was I thinking about when I was 20? What was my energy like when I was 20? But I think it's very cool to document. And I feel like, I don't know. I find the whole entertainment industry very, very interesting. Just with, like, everybody's documenting their lives. And I feel like that's very cool. Not everybody, and I feel like that's also cool that, like, some people, like, are fully raw dogging their memories, like they don't need nothing, and I love that too. Like, I love, like, my memories that I just have up here, but I also think it's very cool because, like, I have a memory in my head, but then I can go back and I can watch. It's literally watching a memory, and it's so cool. Like, I don't know, but I do want to be consistent with this. I do want to be consistent with a podcast because I feel like it'll describe my state of mind. And it'll be very interesting just for me in the future. And I feel like, I don't know, if somebody comes across this and they, kin with me, or like I become like a comfort person for somebody. Like, I would love, I feel like everybody deserves, actually, yeah, I feel like everybody deserves love, and I feel like I want to portray that. I want everybody to know that if nobody else in the world is out there for you, I am. Like, DM me, like, I have this secret TikTok account that nobody knows about. I have this secret TikTok account, where I spam the out of that. Like 3 videos a day, 4 videos a day. It's kind of crazy, but and it's freaky. Like, I don't know. It's very, I don't know. I think, oh, this is Abby, by the way, for those watching. This is Abby. My real dog ate the eyeballs out of him. For those, if I did figure out the audio, it is my childhood stuffed animal. It is a dog, and it's brown. And it looks like them real fluffy dogs, like the big dogs that are very fluffy. I don't know what kind of dog it is. If anybody knows, let me know. Let me know, because I don't know what this is. I just know it's Abby. Anyways, I want to be that person for you. Like, if you text me or DM me, or if you feel like you need somebody to talk to, I will talk to you. Like, I do not care if you're a stranger. Like, I think everybody needs somebody. Everybody needs somebody. Even if it's a stranger, like, I am a stranger. I will be a stranger to you, but I will be a friend. Like, I will be a voice that will listen. Like, I will listen. I don't care if you're a nobody. Like, I am too. So, like, I don't know. Everybody should be heard. And if you need to talk to somebody, please do. Like, please do. Like, mental health is something that, it's just crazy. Mental health is something that I feel like is overlooked. It's getting a lot better. But, things still happen. And I just want everybody to know that somebody out there loves you. And if you feel like there is no escape, trust me, there is. And please talk to somebody. Please talk to somebody if you feel like you are trapped. Because I feel that way too sometimes. I feel like I'm trapped sometimes too. But, we persevere. We push and we get better. We get better and we get fun. And we get experiences. And we get humor. And we get all that stuff out of our trauma. So, you talk to somebody and it gets better. And you have a good time. And you learn how to... I was going to say take drugs, but it was a joke. Don't actually do drugs to cope. Maybe keep a journal. Start there. I'm no therapist, but maybe start with the journal. Maybe start with some self-evaluation. But, anyways, I cannot believe I've yapped for 50 minutes. Honestly, I can. Because I yap to myself all the time in my head. I swear there's like 50 voices going on. There's at least 3 voices in my head going on all the time. Consistently. Unless I'm talking out loud. Then it's just like 50 thoughts in my mouth all the time. Anyways, I honestly don't know how to say bye. So I'm just gonna say it. Thank you so much for watching. Like, I don't know why you watched this. If you're my close friend and you watch this, or if you're like a friend that I haven't talked to in a long time and you watch this just because you miss me, girl, text me because I miss you too. Trust me, I do miss you too. I think about everybody way too much. Honestly, not way too much, because I love thinking about you guys. Like, I sit in my room at night and I think about every interaction I have with everybody ever. That's how much I think. That's how much I love you guys. That's how much I think about you guys. So if you're watching this because you miss me, or like I haven't talked to you in a long time, like, girl, text me. I know you have my number. If you're new here and you don't know who I am, but you sat here for 50 minutes watching this, girl, I love you even more because I am some stranger. Like, you have no connection to me. You have no tie to me, but yet you watch this? Girl, you watch this? Like, like, girl, stop. Like, you're making me blush. Oh my God. Wait, I actually am. Oh my gosh. That actually made me flustered. Thinking about a stranger and watching me. And like, I don't know. I could talk about it too long, but I really hope you enjoyed this. I had a great time. Just organizing my thoughts. Maybe I'll post every Sunday. Maybe that'll... Honestly, what day is it? Yeah. Honestly, I'll just post tonight. I'll honestly post this tonight. You know, why not? Why not? I'll post this. I don't know what I'm gonna name the channel, but we gonna figure it out. Anyways, I love you guys with all my heart. Remember, this is also day 1. We gonna shoot up from here. This is gonna be day 1. This is gonna be the video that everybody looks back on and been like, oh my God, she was just a normal girl. But I'm always gonna be a normal girl, and that's gonna be my aesthetic. I'm just gonna be a normal girl. I'm just gonna be a normal girl that everybody, honestly don't know what I'm saying. I just want to say, love you. Bye. Bye. And I will see you next week.